Hello guys, welcome back to Shally-Entertainment. On today's video, we're recommending 10 amazing Korean action movies with badass female leads. Do make sure to subscribe to follow for more movies and drama recommendation. Now starting off my list, coming at number 1, The Witch. The Witch is an amazing action thriller and mystery movie starring the likes of Kim Da-mi, Go Min-si, and Cho Woo-shik. The drama revolves around a young girl who was raised and experimented on at a secret mysterious lab. Due to the genetic modification, she develops certain superhuman abilities, but during an incident, she escapes the facility, leaving a trail of dead bodies behind. The girl collapses on a farm where she is discovered by the owner. 10 years later, Hyun is living a normal life without any memory of her past, but things change when she tries to help her family financially by taking part in a national singing contest. After Dr. Beg and Mr. Cho realized that Jaehyun is the girl that escaped, men were sent to recapture her, which really didn't work out well for them. The movie had amazing and interesting twists with epic action scenes. Despite being her first movie, Kim Da-min nailed her role perfectly. And coming at number 2, Ashin of the North. Ashin of the North is a special episode of the hit Netflix zombie show, Kingdom. If you haven't watched the series, you're missing a lot. It was an absolute masterpiece. It even ranked the first place on Netflix that year. During the ending scene in the final episode of season 2, Jung Ji-hyun made a cameo with the dramatic entrance of a new character right before the end credits began rolling. She's none other than the title Ashin of the North, and this special episode chronicles her origin story. It starts with young Ashin, who lives with her family in a border village of refugees. Her father is loyal to Joseon and works as an undercover spy for Joseon. The story advances with how her father, family and the entire village is betrayed, leading to their deaths. This is an amazing action-packed and thrilling revenge story. Ashin was absolutely badass and her character was really broken to the core. Throughout the movie, I didn't even see her smile. That was how broken she was. And coming at number 3, The Villainess. The Villainess is an intense and very bloody revenge action movie. Just the first 8 minutes action is enough to get your complete attention into the movie. It aired in 2017 and stars the likes of Kim Mok-bin, Shin Han-kyun, and Kim So-young. The story revolves around a ruthless female assassin named Soki, who was raised as a killer right from an early age in China. She lost her father to an unknown killer and was raised by a man who she later fell in love with. And she was even pregnant with his child. But after he was seemingly killed by an organization, she literally wiped out the gang organization down to the very last person, after which she was arrested. She then later becomes a sleeper agent for the intelligence agency, who promised her child's freedom after 10 years of service. She dreams of having a different life. However, things changed when she found out during an assassination mission that her lover never died and he is responsible for her father and daughter's death. Soki goes berserk, brutally going all out to get her vengeance. The action scenes were epic and the movie is definitely a must watch. And coming at number 4, The Pirates. The Pirate is an adventure and action comedy that aired in 2014, revolving around a band of pirates and a group of bandits adventure in the sea as they hunt down a whale. It mainly starred Kim Nam-gil and So Ye-jin. Set during the beginning of the Joseon dynasty, the envoy sent from China loses the emperor's royal seal to a giant whale. Jang Se-jung, who used to be a general before his betrayal, now leads a group of bandits and he attempts to retrieve the seal in order to get the reward. Meanwhile, So Ye-ji plays the role of Yo-woo, a strong and revered female captain of pirates. She grew up on the seas and overthrew the previous captain to save her crew. An interesting adventure unfolds as the pirates and the bandits clash in order to hunt down the whale for the reward. And coming at number 5, Mr. and Mrs. Cobb. Mr. and Mrs. Cobb is an action comedy revolving around 2 women trying to solve a rape and suicide case of a high school student. It aired in 2019 starring the likes of Rami Ran and Lee Sung-kyung. Mi-young used to be a legendary detective in the police force, but after she married, she began working in a public service center at the police station. Meanwhile, Ji-hye is Mi-young's sister-in-law, as well as a rookie policewoman who works at the same center. She causes trouble and gets assigned to work in the same public service center. They team up to solve the case of a woman committing suicide, and they discover a network of young men who drug, rape and film women and then upload the videos of rape on internet for money. As the higher ranking police officers stay idle and refuse to help, the 2 women, with the assistance of a female hacker, start to run up the gang on their own accord. And coming at number 6, Okay Madam. An action comedy about a married couple who need to save their family after they are being hijacked during the first family trip together. It aired in 2020, starring the likes of Jung-hwa, Pai Sung-young, and Lee Sa-young. Mi-young runs a shop at a traditional market where she makes and sells twisted breadsticks. She used to be one of the best North Korean agents, but she defected and has kept it a secret from everyone around her. Her husband, So-kwan, works as a computer repairman. He one day wins a free trip to Hawaii, their first international trip. When Mi-young and So-kwan get on the airplane to Hawaii, things don't go as expected. Terrorists, including Cho-sung, who chased after a secret agent, get on the same plane. The passengers soon become hostages. Suddenly, Mi-young and So-kwan begin to rescue the passengers. This was such a great example of a well-balanced mixed genre. The comedy was funny without it getting overboard, and the action fit in really well, with a little touch of sweet romance, family bonds, and interesting side characters. And coming at number 7, No Mercy. No Mercy is a revenge action movie revolving around a woman looking for her kidnapped sister. It aired in 2019, mainly starring Lee Si-young and Park Se-won. Ine used to work as a female bodyguard. She one day witnesses her disabled sister, Yeon-hye, being raped by a politician. She attacks him and stabs one eye out. For this, however, she has to go to prison for a year and a half. When Ine comes out of prison, she's happy to see Yeon again. But her sister is regularly bullied at school and exploited and raped by various people. She doesn't tell her sister, however. 3 classmates one day force Yeon to hook up with older men, take them to a hotel room, leave the door open, and then call from the bathroom. This is the signal for 3 guys to enter the room and attack and rob the seduced man. On one occasion, Yeon and the boys run into a gangster who wants to sell her after raping her. Ine worries when her sister fails to come home, but when she goes to the police, they decline to take action, saying it's too early. Ine decides to take action on her own. She learns about the gangster, initially by threatening Yeon's classmates. From there, she starts on a ruthless pursuit of Yeon's abductors and traffickers. And coming at number 8, The Thieves. The Thieves is a crime action thriller that aired in 2012, starring the likes of Kim Yeon-suk, Kim Ye-soo, Jung Ji-young, and Kim So-young. The movie was a box office hit and the 6th highest grossing Korean movie of all time. The story is extremely interesting and has you on the edge of your seat. The story mainly revolves around a gang of South Korean thieves who team up with a Hong Kong crew to steal a diamond necklace from a heavily guarded casino safe in Macau. What looks to be a smooth heist suddenly shatters into a bad job as each thief begins to reveal their true motives, and lots of betrayals and grudges surface before any thief can get to the diamond. Jung Ji-young was my favorite character in the movie. She was absolutely badass. And coming at number 9, The Huntresses. The Huntresses is a historical action comedy that aired in 2014, revolving around 3 female bounty hunters. It mainly starred Han Ji-won, Gang Ye-won, and Sang Ga-in. The movie revolves around a trio made up of an intelligent sportswoman, a housewife, and a fighter, who are known to be Joseon's best bounty hunters. Meanwhile, secret envoys, who are supposed to deliver a stethoscope to the king of Joseon dynasty, were killed by unknown assassins one by one. The 3 bounty hunters set out on a secret mission commissioned by the king to search for the stethoscope, and in doing so, prevent a powerful group from gaining absolute power and overturning the royal family. They are soon swarmed by assassins, and Jin-ok finds herself facing the man responsible for her father's death. And coming at number 10, Coin Locker Girl. The movie is an action thriller that aired in 2015. It starred the likes of Kim Hye-soo, Kim Go-eun, and Park Bo-gum. The movie revolves around a girl who was found abandoned as a kid in a coin locker. Years later, she's adopted by the ruthless leader of a loan shark group, an organ trafficking ring. The young girl is soon trained to do the group's bidding, but quickly runs into her own complications when she's asked to collect debts from a brave but kind boy named So-kyun, as played by Park Bo-gum. Trying to protect him, she ends up going against her family, who will show her no mercy. Thank you guys for watching. Do make sure to hit the subscribe button to follow for more movies and